to put the fiends on their back.
You gotta turn it up for the people, man.
It's a tough one for what we about to talk about.
Yeah.
Nigga,
What is
42,
What we just talked about.
962, 2480 is what I get. So nigga, fuck what you get. If I
Man,
told
we
you
need.
to, you can think I was lying. Youngest nigga 22 is talking about they retired. Hey man. I had to play that because this week, man, it was a pretty serious goddamn versus, boy. That 8-ball and MJG versus UGK.
They still doing verses?
Yeah. I was watching it while we were doing the Thursday call.
I was
I
just
ain't
about to
seen
say,
one versus
everybody
yet.
on my timeline was a little older than me.
Yeah.
They was watching it.
That motherfucker ride.
That was his time.
And that is fine with me, brother. Listen, it will ride, people. For the people who watched it, y'all understand. Y'all get it. But, yeah, man.
Who was on it?
8-ball and MJG versus UGK, which is Pimp C and
UGK.
my man Bun B.
They ain't bring 3,000 now, huh?
Nah, they ain't.
Nah,
I don't think 3,000 want to be a part of any of
Kids
that.
can't bring him out. Goddamn. Shit.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line that I ride, I just hope I don't cry. I'm just spitting. Yeah, I'm just spitting.
This is gonna be a dope episode, man, because we got a sponsor for this one. You hear me?
You hear me?
Listen. Grab the thing
I was
up,
about to
man.
say, tough like.
Listen.
This is
Fine Wine Enterprises.
listen,
Fine
the
wine.
fact that we start with wine.
Fine Wine Enterprises.
To go into this subject.
Sarah Sanford. Man, y'all go check her out, man. We're going to tag her. We definitely going to tag her. We're going to put on the Instagram page.
Man, open that
I say,
shit.
pop it.
Listen.
Open that shit.
Pop
man.
it.
It's black on too, ain't it?
Yeah, man. Black on.
And what's
Young
the name
lady.
of it again?
Buy black.
Fine
Buy
Wine
black. Please.
Enterprise.
Fine Wine Enterprise.
We do get the old guy opening for you.
Yeah, man. That's the name. And this is Crown Peach Cooler.
Okay.
Listen.
Okay.
I already know that thing going to hit.
I'm gonna put this over here.
Nah, you gotta put that front and center.
This one is.
I want the
this
pouch. I want
this
the
one
pouch.
is the Storm. Look, one of them. I think that's the Rum Punch.
The Storm.
So that's gonna be amazing.
That's me.
This gonna be this the Mango Tango.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I like the dance.
and this one is the WSM. Listen,
What that stand for?
Trouble.
Make your own
Trouble, yeah,
WSM.
Trouble.
Let me see what I can come up with.
We had something for
Might say
Roger,
so.
man, but we know Roger ain't gonna drink it.
It's all good.
It's all good.
all
You sure?
That man took his retainer off, y'all.
Like he might have drunk some of it. You want me to pour a little bit in your buddy?
That's for the water, bro.
You want to test it?
You want to smell it?
You sure?
You don't want to smell it?
Hey man, let's
We taste testing right
yeah,
now.
man. Let's go ahead and,
Now
get
what's this?
I don't know.
Mango
This-
Tango.
What's the ma'am name?
Sarah Sanford.
Sarah Sanford.
But the
Shout
name
out
of the
to
business
Sarah.
is Fine
now,
Wine
Sarah.
Enterprises.
I'm about to tell you. I'm about to open it.
He gonna tell you
I'm
the
gonna keep
truth.
it real.
But
Nah, you-
look, I
shout
already
out to
took a sip
Sarah,
of
man.
mine.
I know
Shout
you've
out
been,
to
I know
Sarah.
you've
Yeah.
been watching the podcast.
I need this and that. I need a whole
Listen.
bottle of that,
You
boy.
know I ain't gonna play.
Listen,
What is it
Yeah,
now?
that can sit around for a while. I like that. It's like
and she got the
go crazy.
resealable tops.
look,
It go crazy,
it's
don't
the
it?
signature punch right here.
Yep.
You can dig it, huh?
It's resealable.
He finna keep sipping it.
Hold on. I don't know yet,
I ain't
Sarah.
get- I ain't get a
I don't
full
know yet,
taste.
Sarah.
I ain't get a full taste.
So clearly, Brandon gonna continue to sip
You
through the
feel
whole
me?
episode. That
Now
thing
look.
look good. It's good
Did
now.
the thing though. I ain't gonna lie. When you gave me the mango, I thought you were trying to set her up. Cause I don't like mango.
You didn't say nothing.
You should have just swapped it out.
Exactly.
This shit good. Hey,
Boy.
hey.
She sold you.
Hey, this
Nah, this shit good.
I love it.
it.
What else you put in here?
What else you put in here?
Mango Tango.
That's the way to start something right there, man.
Listen, I'm
Start a day,
get
start
the
a night,
ingredients.
whatever way you
Yeah,
want to
man.
start, bro.
Yeah.
That's it.
Listen, Fine
Where can we
Wine
find her? Let's see.
Instagram. It's on her pouches.
Okay. Oh yeah, the number
Fine
on here
Wine
too.
_Enterprises.
Yeah.
Support that.
The number
Hard
is
work.
also 678-330-8255.
Put it on.
Listen.
Hey,
Put it on.
This shit is good. I ain't gonna lie. Damn.
Not this shit is good.
Nah, it is.
This
But
shit
this
is
shit is
I mean,
good.
this shit is good. Hey. Damn, I thought I was gonna have me.
Listen,
one.
Man, I like his pouch.
and honestly, she gave me a little special something that is a little extra.
I
What's a
want
little
to take
extra?
them too.
It ain't no alcohol in it.
And what?
But and this other one that I got.
I'm about to say, because this got alcohol in it.
You want me to give you?
Yeah, thank you, brother.
Nah,
I'm
you can't have
glad
none of
heard
mine.
me.
If it's non-alcoholic, I want to try it.
Oh no, it's definitely alcoholic.
No,
Oh,
you
the
talking
other
about the
one.
other one.
Yeah.
The other one.
Yeah, you
I
gotta
got.
bring that- you
I'm
should've brought that one
I
out.
should have brought it out, man.
Yeah.
I
Mine taste
It's
better
too
than
much
y'all.
to get to it.
Yeah, it's too much to get to it right now, but I'll
Yeah.
definitely let you get
For
some
sure,
of it
for
because
sure.
it's a little something extra in that thing.
Shout out
But-
to Sarah.
Yeah,
man.
Monte, baby.
Hey man, another quickie for y'all.
Another one.
Another one.
Man, you gotta
Because
stop
we
doing
love
that
y'all.
Hey, DJ Khaled.
and we
He
want,
drunk. He drunk.
we want y'all to, you know what I'm saying? We don't want y'all just to forget about us. Wow.
Hold
We
on.
ain't
Time out.
Because we ain't
Time
forgot
out.
about y'all. We ain't
Time
forgot about
out.
y'all.
Hey, I'm about to tell on these niggas because they set me up.
You set yourself up.
This-
you knew about this for weeks.
This
weeks.
I got on the same shit because this the same day. All right, cool.
Hey, why we set you up? Because I forgot.
I ain't know y'all was bringing clothes.
That's cap.
He don't pay attention.
Hey, look, Roger came from out of town and knew.
Roger just
Roger
hit him with
came
the
from
truth.
His
Arizona and knew.
suitcase, his suitcase in his car.
That's cap.
Cap.
I got all the
That
excuses.
is cap.
All of
The highest level.
Just know who
of
we
cap,
dealing
too.
with. That's all.
But man, again, we just happy that y'all came back to kick it with us, man, and spend a little time with some regular dudes talking about regular shit,
Dropping dimes, baby.
dropping dimes.
Facts.
Don't never be paying attention, bruh.
My wife having car
Yeah,
issues.
better be
so-
her.
We get it, man.
Yeah, thank you.
So
But
we,
I'm always gonna tell my truth though.
yeah, always gonna tell us. Truth.
They know I ain't no snitch.
But ain't no snitch.
I ain't know today.
I'll take it over for
Thank
you.
you, my brother.
But ain't no snitch.
So we still got Roger with us, man.
Facts.
As y'all know, man, it's Byron.
Wale.
And I'm Brandon.
Who?
Hey, man, and we are the Dimetations.
Get him.
Man, stop calling us that. Hey, who gave us that name? They gonna
I
want,
love it.
they gonna want some money, man.
It's probably Miss Briggs.
Shark did it, I think.
I
think
thought it was Miss
no,
Briggs.
I think
No.
Shark
Go
was the
ahead
first.
and-
Shark says on that practice, he was
Hey,
like,
look,
y'all like
I
the
thought it was Miss
Dimetations.
Briggs.
No, it was somebody else.
You gotta go ahead and
I
copyright
think Shark
that.
said it to me.
Oh,
You gotta go ahead and
The
copyright
Dimetations?
that. Yeah.
Oh, man.
You know,
Man, don't nobody want it.
People
Ain't
quick,
nobody-
bro.
that's
Ain't
ain't
nobody
going
want it.
You'd be
nowhere.
surprised.
Hey,
People
one
quick,
of
bro.
the shirts
People
gotta
quick.
say downtation, bro.
I ain't wearing that one.
It ain't for you.
Some
ain't
people
for you.
singing on that.
He ain't gonna wear his own idea. Come on, man.
Motherfucker.
Look, it's
He
gonna
ain't
be a
gonna
pic-
wear
it's
his
gonna be
own
a picture
idea.
of you singing. That shit gonna be downtation.
Hey, but on a serious note, them shirts coming. We
Yeah,
got
they are.
those coming for everybody, man. And we're gonna do a pre-order, and we'll let you know, and then we're gonna move from there. But we got some big stuff coming, man. We wanna we're gonna keep it moving and
Growth.
keep it and grow.
Shout out to the 104 subscribers.
Oh,
Appreciate y'all.
We
Appreciate
that bell.
y'all,
that
man.
shit.
Hit that
Hey,
bell.
Like
Hit
it,
that bell.
Hit
share
that
it,
bell.
subscribe,
Comment.
and we love y'all comments, dog. Love y'all.
We
We
do.
comments.
do, we do, and we
And
gonna
like we
get,
say-
and we gonna,
like we
and we
say
gonna
every
respond,
week,
and we gonna respond.
Brandon gonna respond one day. One day he gonna respond.
I tried to get ahead of that.
Trying to get ahead.
That boy Wallace was like,
Hey,
nah.
put his name, Brandon, underline, bold,
we gonna
italicized,
respond.
all
All
of
that
it.
shit.
Make
We gonna
him
respond.
respond.
Maybe one day.
I've been looking for a job, bro.
Hey, you got one. I got another one for you too. What's up?
Them comments. But hey man, so we got another
Any
quick
excuse, man.
quick episode for you. And since Roger here, man, you know we got to keep it on the whole like keep it deep,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And I know this ain't always us, and it ain't always gonna be us because we're gonna laugh and joke and we're gonna, you know what I'm saying,
Of
make
course.
some light of some shit. Because
It gotta be talked about, though.
You know what I'm saying? But
Conversation gotta be had.
I feel like because Roger's in the building, man, is one of the things we gotta bring up. So let's talk beliefs.
Yeah.
Whether we talking about religion or, you know what I'm saying, just whatever it is that you believe in, whether it be God, whether you feel that the universe made your moves on
The
your
earth
behalf,
flat.
the earth is
It's
flat.
a coin we just flipped.
You know, some people worship other gods and other like devils or whatever we want to call
Or some
it.
people don't worship anything.
Or some exactly.
That's-
some people
that's
are just
tough. Them the
just
strongest
right out. I
motherfuckers
just
in the world to me,
out here
boy.
dangling.
You got to be strong.
You just out here
Dog.
dangling. But whatever it is,
Another
is
sip.
nothing but respect for it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's nothing but respect for it. But
Facts.
yeah, let's talk about it with the fellas, man. Like, I think because we all essentially from the South, we all kind of believe in something
Simpler,
something similar,
but not the same.
but not exactly the same. Like Wallace said. So man, let's start it with our guest, man. Roger, what you got for us, man?
Well, of course, coming up, being from the South, being from Atlanta, I come from a heavy Christian, like the Baptist Christian kind of upbringing. And I still kind of cling to that now. I'm not a Christian anymore, but I still kind of have some of those same values and stuff like that.
How was it when you came to the realization that you said I'm not a Christian? Like the first time.
Man finish, bro.
I know, but like that's a big statement in our community. That's a big statement.
Yeah,
people kind of twist their face, get a weird looking eye when you first say that.
For sure.
So coming to that, how did you make that realization for yourself?
As a kid, bro, I was just curious. Like, I just always had a curious nature.
Yeah.
And I'm one of those type of people, and this is no disrespect to anybody that's a Christian.
You disrespecting me.
I feel like it's
No.
Say your piece,
bro.
Say your truth. Say your truth.
Or my Bible.
I'll just sum it up and say I ask a lot of questions.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right, and things that don't make sense to me, I kind of steer away from that.
Example?
He gonna put me on the spot. I mean, just going. I do a lot of reading too.
Okay.
So just kind of reading some things that I had read in the Bible, and like I said, I still kind of have those principles. Like I still kind of take some of those things that I learned.
Yeah.
But it was just a lot of things that didn't make sense to me as far as like religion in general, not just being Christian, Buddha, Hindu, like anything. It just didn't make a whole lot of sense. And I didn't have a lot of resources to kind of make it make sense for me. Because I would ask questions and they didn't have certain answers that I was personally looking for.
Right.
So at that point, I went on my own journey. Like I stopped leaning on outside.
Just what they told you.
Like outside influences, things that I grew up on. Of course, I still kept like the morals and values that my parents instilled in me.
Right.
But I just wanted to create my own path and go on my own lane.
Professional dodgeball player.
You know what I'm saying? It just didn't make
the hell out of that question. Didn't
it just didn't make a whole bunch of sense. So, like I said, like my curiosity led me to researching a whole bunch of different things and just experiencing life in general.
Yeah.
And it aligned more with spirituality than it did with religion.
Specifically a religion.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
So that's the main thing. So like I'm just more so spiritual. Like I pray every single Sunday. I light sage. I smudge. Like I said, I go out and
Smudge.
yeah, please.
Don't speed past that.
smudging is just smudging is saging.
I seen. I seen Kyrie sage. I don't know what smudge.
Sage and smudge. That's the same thing.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
All right.
It's formally known as smudging, but everybody knows it is saging.
You
So,
sage?
Yeah. So like every single Sunday, I'll
need
sage
to do
my.
that after we get done.
Yeah, for sure.
Some of us need some help.
I sage my
Look
entire
at me,
crib.
motherfucker. Sorry, Jesus. Sorry, Jesus.
I hit dog.
I sage my entire crib every single Sunday.
Yeah.
I don't just limit myself to praying on Sunday. I kind of pray as I feel it in my spirit. But I start my week off with a prayer. I sage the entire house. I sage myself. Pretty much how y'all seen it on the not the pivot, but I Am Athlete.
Yeah.
When Kyrie was on there, he was saging everybody.
I didn't
was
watch
smudging
that shit.
everybody.
Yeah.
But yeah. So it's pretty much what I do every single Sunday to get myself prepared for the week.
Mm-hmm.
And grounding is also a part of that. We talked about that the last episode when we go outside. And it doesn't
No shoes.
have to be It doesn't exactly have to be 12 o'clock, but that's the
doing that
main
12.
you know what I'm saying? That's the
I'm
main
doing
time
that
or whatever. But
Not 11:59.
So, yeah.
Nothing.
so yeah.
Don't miss it.
Those are my beliefs. I'm just more spiritual than I am.
So
as far as
who do you
focused on
pray to?
religion. I pray to God.
Okay. So
What is spiritual then?
It's
To
a lot
you.
of different ways to unpack that. But spirituality, to me, is kind of just figuring out your own situation and kind of aligning yourself with the earth and the universe. You know what I'm saying? Like just kind of aligning yourself with what's going on around you and your ancestors and even to the food that you eat.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's a lot of different things. It's not just, you know what I'm saying, like one specific thing. It's
Right.
so many different elements to it. But to me, honestly, spirituality is probably one of the best decisions that I've made personally for myself.
Yeah.
I can't speak on anybody
What
else's
does it
journey
do
or
for you?
path.
What do you feel like it does for you?
I feel like, and kind of backtracking to the last episode, it makes me more comfortable with myself. I feel like that's the biggest thing for spirituality. I feel like me personally, I was trying to be something I wasn't when I was focused on religion. Mm-hmm. And spirituality allows me to be a whole lot more free within my mind, how I'm feeling, just in general. Like my whole mindset is just a lot more
That's
free.
Pretty deep, dog.
Yeah.
Like sometimes religion to me can create some uncomfortability, even though sometimes being uncomfortable expands you to spaces that you need to go to. But I do feel like sometimes it's some pressure within religion.
Yeah. And that's what I was feeling a lot of. Like I was just feeling a whole bunch of pressure.
Yeah.
And even though pressure is something that we do to ourselves, outside influences still have a hand in that.
Yeah.
And I just feel like that spirituality set me free.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
So yeah.
But you still take some things from the Bible?
Yeah, definitely. I pull things from Buddhism, like being mindful. Things from the Bible, like honor thy mother and thy father. Like, I'ma always live by that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just certain things, like I pull from everywhere. It's not just here. Like I pull from
your toolbox.
Yeah. I pull from people who are who practice Muslim.
Yeah.
And things of that nature. As far as fasting, that's a huge thing that I have in my life. I'm actually fasting right now.
Too.
For sure.
Hey, one thing I respect with Muslims, they discipline. Like,
that's another thing I pull. Like,
and they practice it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Like,
it's in the Bible, but like,
you can apply that to. You can apply all of those different like principles from religions and things like that into your daily life. You can do that all the time. Like you can pull from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much what I do. Like I pull from everywhere and I just kind of make it my own.
So look though, this dude been goddamn squirming, moving.
No, I ain't did that.
No. He don't even realize. Watch the playback.
I just had, I just wanted to know the example of what.
I'm just telling you what I done seen.
He didn't answer the question.
You didn't sat back. You done look right. You done look left.
What if I got a shit and just trying to get myself together?
You probably do, but guess
Not
what?
in my bathroom.
You got to
Not at
release.
Byron's
Hey,
house.
because you got a shit.
Some
What is
McDonald's
your
up the
belief?
street.
What's your belief system?
I believe that. I believe in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I believe He died on the cross for my sins. I don't know if you believe that or not. I guess that's the question I was getting to. Yeah, I just believe in the principles that's in the Bible. The wonderful things that Jesus did when He was on earth. And how you should be. And you should follow suit. And like you do yourself, you take different principles from the Bible. I mean, you could say everywhere else, and that's cool, but it's all in there. You know what I mean? Everything you just named is in there.
For sure.
And that's where I'm at with it, brother. It ain't really too deep for me.
Have you always been comfortable in that space, or was it a space where you was like, I'm trying to search for myself, or just when they taught you as a young child, this is what you need to do. That's the lane you stayed in.
As you get older, you tend to to want to, you know what I mean? Like
You tend to want to what?
To wonder, right?
Yeah.
Like, damn, should I be believing in this? I think everybody goes through that stage, right?
Mm-hmm.
Because younger, you just doing what
they tell you to
taught.
do. Yeah.
When you get older, you get a little curious. Like, I don't really know about this shit. You know what I mean? But the way God has worked in my life, it's impossible for me to believe that, it's nothing. You know what I mean? Like,
What's something that
it isn't real.
What's something that like you just can't explain that you feel like was God working in your life? You might have met somebody. You might have something came out of something.
But see, and that's the thing. You just said meeting people, shit with the job, opportunities, being at the right place at the right time. I don't think that shit just happened. But you can believe, you can believe what you want to believe. I think God purposely put me in certain places, for certain things to happen. That's just
somebody recommended you for that job.
Huh?
Like somebody put you on to that job. And see, to me, like it's so crazy. Like that happened in that instant. But whoever recommended you saw something in you before you even asked.
And also, but just
because of
true, it's a good point.
That was a divine intervention, divine meeting that y'all had.
Meeting him though.
Exactly.
Right?
Yeah.
So meeting him, 6 years ago, you know what I mean, led me to where I am today. Just meeting somebody, right?
But also the
And-
character that you were allowed to develop for them to see that
No.
meeting you 6 years
No
ago.
doubt. But you know, I also developed that character from too, through the church.
Respect.
Through the Bible, trying to, live accordingly.
Yeah,
You know what I
sure.
mean? And believing. And also, like, that opportunity came 2 days after I was let go from my other job. Like, that wasn't nobody but God. He didn't. The person who sent me that didn't know that.
Let's see, God knew that 6 years ago.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. So it's impossible for me to
That man say
not believe.
That man say I knew you before you even got here.
No, and that's a fact. You know what I mean? So it's a lot of things that happen, man, that just make me, even, we shared the college situation.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I feel like the best thing that came from school was her. Like,
Yeah.
and that's just real shit.
That's
Yeah.
respect.
You know what I mean?
respect that.
After, and I do sometimes, I done question them.
We're gonna make sure she see this
That's-
part
Nah, I
right
done
here.
heavy.
But that's
Nah, I
deep.
done question.
Because she
I done-
inboxed me and told me to tell you that you were
Nigga crazy.
fine.
Hey, she sang it to me.
No, I done questioned him a lot, you know what I mean? And
Yeah.
shit, I shouldn't do that. But it's like,
No, but that's
why
human.
the fuck I'm not, you know what I mean? Like, fuck this shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, it's what was written. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
It's just a lot of things, man, that just couldn't deter me from
That
believing in what I
Yeah.
believe in because of the actions that's happened. And that's just in the feeling, dude. Like, it's no other feeling like better than just knowing somebody got you. Like,
At all times and anything.
anytime. Like,
Yeah.
and I can understand, you may not believe what's in the Bible and all that, and that's cool, but bro, like, spiritually, that's in the Bible, but I can't just say I am spiritual, but also, religious too. Like, it's what's in me.
Yeah.
But bro, like, just knowing that I could have a situation and just let it go, like,
Man,
I've been killed
to take
14
the weight
people,
off
bro.
to take the weight of the world off you.
14.
Nah, real shit. 14 people would probably be dead.
Yeah.
If I couldn't just let some shit go and let him handle it. Cause bro, I lost my fucking mind.
Yeah.
So for the people who don't believe, I just feel like you the strongest people on earth. Cause dog, ain't no way in the fuck that I could go about my life and just have all that on me.
Yeah.
And not be able to pray, not be able to just let it go and believe that he'll fix it. Like, hell no.
For sure.
Nah. So that's where I'm at with it. I'm trying to end it, but it's just
No, let it go, bro.
Listen,
Let it go. Release
man,
it.
That's the power
Release
of it inside.
But
you,
nah,
bro.
bro, like,
exactly.
you-
I was
bro,
about to say
people don't
that's one
understand,
thing that's
dog.
strong,
Like,
man.
bro.
If you can speak on your experiences,
bro, and
if you can tell somebody how good God has been to you,
Bro, and I
in
understand-
your life,
bro, as a child, I used to,
sometimes we just need to hear that.
get up and wave their hands, and you got people crying in church. I'm like, man, what the fuck?
Yeah.
But bro, when you get older and you really know how
you've
good
been
God
through it.
is to you, my
Yeah.
nigga, just
Man,
waking
listen.
up. And I understand what them folks used to mean by not knowing where the fuck this money coming from
Yeah.
to,
They just
to
show up.
keep my
That is facts.
bro. That who else?
That's facts.
You can believe what you want. It was just gonna happen anyway. Fuck that. No,
Nigga.
that's him.
Yeah.
So that
Bro,
and
straight
I
up.
told you I talk to God how I talk anyway. So
Yeah.
Me too.
bro,
Because he always know your heart. That's all.
like
Hey.
yeah. So, and I ain't judging nobody that don't believe, but it's helped me
Like you said, they got to be strong.
strong
Yeah.
and shit. I ain't got a heaven or hell to put them in, and that's just if they believe that or not. But
Mm.
they
Yeah, man.
probably don't
That
even
might
believe
be
that.
something mentally as to why they won't, commit to it, because just like you just said, you can't put them in a heaven or a hell. Maybe they don't put themselves in that type of mind frame as well.
And that's cool.
You know what I'm saying?
But I just know how good
We can go a little bit
The
deeper,
deep
but
bits.
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying? We can go a little bit deeper
We
because
can go there.
because I just feel like, me personally, heaven is a state of mind. You know what I'm saying? Hell is also a state of mind, because I've heard people explain, and I've never been, I've heard people explain prison. They explain hell and prison the same exact way. People use heaven in a certain, context as well. You know what I'm saying? So,
I've
never
freedom,
been. I don't know anybody
freedom
that's
and
ever been.
confinement.
You know what I'm
That's-
saying? And I'm not saying that heaven and hell don't exist, because I don't know. But all
Yeah.
I'm saying is, you know what I'm saying, like I said before we got on, the mind is a powerful, powerful tool. You know what I'm saying? And like whatever we can cook up here, you feel me? We can make that a reality. So some people can form their own heaven. Some people can put themselves in their own type of hell. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
It's just
and you say that you've heard people that have been in prison for however many years still talk like they are free here.
for sure.
They've released their mind even though they're in a physical confinement.
Yeah.
They've been able to release their mind mentally and still be able to be happy in your prison.
Definitely.
In your physical prison.
And in the reverse, people can be free living in a public
Facts.
life,
Yes,
right?
sir.
Living in your regular everyday life and be confined in their minds and be in a prison and have no way out of it.
Right.
Whether it's like, whether they start to imprison themselves in whatever four walls that they're in, or they imprison themselves with their own thoughts.
Yeah.
Like, be stuck.
Yeah.
And that's scary because that's a prison that you don't even know. Like, other people don't even know
was just
that
about to
you're
say that.
experiencing that.
Yep.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I think the scariest thing is to like have put yourself in a place in your mind and nobody else know what's going on. Because who can help you at that point?
And when you, I about to say, when you say nobody else, do you include like to me, if you let God know, or whatever your power, your overall power is, your higher power is, you let Him know, you can find some freedom. But even like trying to conceal that.
So the thing is, a lot of people who are going through things, like they feel so abandoned. You know what I'm saying? Like they feel like I'm in this by myself.
Yeah.
So who is helping me? Nobody. I don't got nobody. I'm out here by myself. Like I've had those moments. It only took me a second to kind of bring myself back. But everybody don't have the ability, like they don't have that strength to bring themselves back to be like, but you know what? I know Big God got me.
Big God.
Right? Big guy, JC, whatever you want to call him. You know what I'm saying? Whoever you call him. Like, everybody don't got that pull to bring themselves back.
Yeah.
I've been through a couple things. So I know I can pull myself back out of certain situations, like whether anybody's feeding into me or not.
Yeah.
But some people need that feed. Like, that's why I be like, yo, check on your people. Or don't be afraid to talk to your people when they say, hey, is everything okay? You know what I'm saying? Like, the standard answer is, oh, no, I'm good.
Yeah.
Or like when people are like, hey, how you been, man?
Just
I'm
having that
good.
conversation. Yes.
Like, make sure, like, it's okay to say, you got a minute? Because I have been going through something.
Yeah.
It's easier to say that, man, than to be trapped in those mental prisons that nobody know that you're even stuck in, and then you're trying to go through it by yourself. That's rough.
A lot of people also don't realize that they imprisoned in their mind.
Yeah.
That'd be half the battle as well. You know what I'm saying? You walk around here, you doing your thing, but you don't even realize that.
You setting limitations,
Yeah.
allowing limitations to exist in your life.
Facts.
Damn. For me, bro, like I was a inquisitive kid when I was young, and I like stuff that made sense. So one story I remember that like really messed me up, and I grew up in the church, especially for the first 10 years of my life, was Jonah and the whale. And I'm like, bruh,
I used to be scared of whales.
Man, listen, hey, how he survived that bit, I wanted to do the same thing.
and look, I was like, it's no way I can live in the ocean in a whale.
I'm like, first of all, Jonah was God homeboy. I'm not
Had
even
to
God
be.
homeboy. I know it's
not
a
even
whale
God
behind this
homeboy.
door. As soon as I open this door, it's gonna be a whale that's
It's
gonna try to
gobble
swallow
me up, man. But see, stuff like that in the
Son
Bible,
of a bitch.
as a kid, I'm like, and honestly, to be real, bro, somebody told me, God, Jesus is gonna be reincarnated. I was like, I'm a great person. I'm a good person. I'm like 5 or 6. I'm gonna be Jesus
It's not Jesus at all.
at all. But when I
Nigga,
started
initials ain't
realizing,
even JC.
I was like,
Carbon to a nut. Shit.
I can do a little bit. I was
Project
like,
manager.
bruh. I know what the carpenter's supposed to do.
This nigga's punched his pilot.
Ain't never got a whooping or nothing. Nothing.
Nigga punch his pilot at his worst.
But that's kind of how I interpret it. Is like this can't be real. Like the things that are happening in the Bible aren't real. You don't have 5 fish or 6 loaves of bread and feed 400 people. Like that's not real. So in my mind, one, church was boring because it was long and I wanted to go out and play. And then 2, I was like,
child, yeah.
Yeah, and that's when I first experienced it. So I was like, and then two, I was like, this can't be real. So I kind of wanted to disconnect from Christianity. And it took a long time for me to be able to say I'm not a Christian, because in our community, it's like, if you're not a Christian, there's something wrong with you, bro.
Oh my God.
Even if like you gotta believe something. If you're a Muslim, like
God.
And then like the third piece of Christianity that really turned me off as a young person was I didn't like division of people. Like, and I learned that early. Like I was like, why are these people who say they love people, they trying to develop the world, talking so negatively about just people just because they believe something different? And it was always Muslims. I never really experienced a lot of other
question for me.
No, you answer your own damn.
No, he's answering the question that you asked me.
No,
I'm
wanted
just
you to answer
saying.
your own
I'm
damn
just saying.
I didn't understand how these people that like you're supposed to show love to the world are talking so negatively about another people who believe something that is, and I learned was so similar. And I'm like, why is this hate there? So in my mind, I took a step back away from religion. But when I finished college, and this guy gave me this DVD. It was called The Secret. And I'm like, man, I might take a listen to this. I don't know nothing about it. This is weird, low budget DVD. I'm like, all right, man, something. I gotta look at it. He gave it to me for my graduation. And what it expressed was this concept of the law of attraction. And I was so excited about The Secret, and I learned like the law of attraction. What does that mean? But what it is, and it's kind of tied to, you ever seen the movie Avatar? Where everybody got this little connection to the earth, right? Everybody got this connection to the universe. So I was like, facts.
He ain't fucking with Lulu. He ain't fucking with that shit.
Brandon was
This nigga. God damn.
But when I started realizing like the things that I'm wanting to attain, the things that my dreams are attached to, all I gotta do is put them out to the world, and what that equates to is praying. And the power that connects all of that puts me on the path to collide whatever that dream aspiration is the power of God. But it's just the power that connects all of us in the universe.
Facts.
So it's like I started to pray to the universe, which I later evolved into, I'm just praying to God. You can call it whatever you want. Yeah. But I'm giving
So it's no Jesus for you.
To me, no.
Okay.
Like to me, and I'm gonna go to the Bible. Like I think the Bible is the most immaculate, and we were talking about a manual. Like reading the manual. Like I think all the other spaces we don't read the manual. I think the Bible is the manual that we have to read to understand, because like, we could look at life and the pictures that we can try to interpret, but the Bible, the Quran, whatever the Buddhist book, these literatures that have been put together are people that have actually thought through what life presents, and then scribe them in a way that we can try to interpret them. Yeah. So I think the Bible is the most immaculate manual I've ever experienced. The Quran, I've only dived in a little bit into it. Same thing though. Same concept. Lane. So to me, like I'm more spiritual. I believe that there is a power that flows and connects all of us to everything.
I love that. Yeah.
To the past, the future, the present, all of it is interconnected through this power. And I call it God because I'm okay with calling it God. But that's just how I feel like I connect, and I follow the principles. If you want to say the Bible, I follow the principles of the Quran. I follow the principles of Buddhism. I follow the principles until I find something that I feel like is negative or derogatory or downtrodden to the world around me. Yeah, I'm pretty much for it, and I find it in every religion that I've come across. Yeah, it's my piece.
So I think the problem with issue, whatever, with a lot of people in the Bible, they get too caught up in the story itself, right? It's much deeper than just that story.
Yeah,
agreed.
You just brought up the 2 fish, 5 loaves of bread fed a lot of people, right? I'm sure your mom has been in a situation where she didn't really have much money, right? And she fed a whole bunch of people. You know what I mean? Like, you got.
I don't know.
No, but I'm sure. You know what I mean? You got to kind of equate it.
I get that.
To life issues. It's a lot of stories in the Bible that has a bigger meaning, right? That we go through every day.
100%.
We get so caught up in that shit ain't happening. Nah, just look a little.
But see,
deeper.
I looked at that same.
God's still working the same way.
I look the same way at like Jesus himself. Like I know that there's a bigger meaning in just the Jesus' experience on this earth in the Bible. In every story in the Bible, I know that there's a bigger meaning, and I appreciate it. That's why I say like it's the most immaculate manual. Period. I just don't necessarily believe that everything that happened that they say happened in that fashion. It's just an opportunity for us to learn to carry it into our lives as we connect with the world around us.
I understand.
That's
For
what's
sure.
up. I respect everybody's answer that's been given. And that was this episode of Dropping Dymes.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, please.
That is hilarious.
Man, like, for real. I actually do. I respect everybody's answer because the answers were great. I also feel like as I've gotten older, I've become probably more spiritual, just with different things that I've seen. I love Jesus. I love God. I respect everything about the Bible, right?
For sure.
In the same breath, I can be like, I love Allah because it's the same thing. It's just a different name.
Yeah, just
right?
another way to say God.
Literally, just a different name. But in growing and seeing different things, you know it's more, right?
Facts.
And what I mean by that is, we can say the Bible, we've seen it in different versions, right? We've seen different interpretations that were given, but the one thing we cannot pretend like didn't happen is Egypt, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can't pretend that these
Science behind that one, right?
Egyptians didn't put these, essentially these words in stone, right? And it just so happens that the story that they put in stone sounds a lot like a story that we read.
Mm-hmm. I wanted to go deeper, but
You
going
said,
there.
like,
You
well,
going there.
I ain't gonna go as far as
We here now.
But,
We here now.
But I think it just. But the one thing I was taught when I was younger was don't stop asking questions. Don't stop asking questions, because I think that draws you nearer to whatever it is that you're looking for.
Yep.
Right. So however you look at it, whether you're looking to strengthen your relationship in God and Jesus, or you're looking to find your relationship into whatever it is that's out there that created us and started all of this, you'll find whatever it is that you're looking for, right? So for me, I think that was what led me to my spirituality once I was able to see a lot of things. Bruh, like it's nothing like seeing where they say, this is where Jesus was buried. This is where Mary was buried.
Yeah.
Like, bruh, you be teary-eyed and you don't even know it. You know what I'm saying? Because you like, what? But then there's another thing to see Egypt and to see something so like how we was joking about it. And I was like, oh, now they want to be like, oh, well, the aliens helped them build it. Like, come on, man, don't do that.
Yeah.
But to see
take
something,
that away from them.
yeah, to see something so,
recreated.
yeah, huh?
That can't even be recreated.
Crazy.
You know what I'm saying? So
They got
to
one in
see
Memphis though.
Okay.
but to see something, so great, to see something so great and so dope, man. Like like these people had like this is like it's literally here. You know what I'm saying? And to see people go to such lengths to try to say that it's not real.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that you like, all right, now I got some more questions, guy. I'm coming to you, my boy. Like, I got a few more questions for you, my boy.
Yeah.
And because of the God that I serve, I know that he ain't got no problem answering those questions.
Nah, no.
And I think he sees your inquisitive nature and our inquiries as like a respect.
Yeah.
More than anything else. That was what I was taught. Like, I remember like when I was young, my grandma used to be like, don't ask God why. Right?
Really?
But then,
I hated that.
Absolutely.
I hated that.
You're not supposed to.
Don't
but
question. Don't question God. But it's human nature
It
to
is.
question things,
It
right?
is.
So as that being human nature, God, like I got some questions for you. And as I got older, I realized that God didn't take it as a disrespect. He took it as like, thank you for believing in me so much that you would ask me these things.
Yeah.
Right? So that, like, man, one of my mentors, Bishop Hardy, Frederick Hardy, he was like, listen, when you ask God for things, ask him for your wildest dreams.
Facts.
Because he takes it as a challenge.
And be specific.
Be specific.
Yeah.
Don't be like,
I learned
like
that. I learned
God,
that young.
I just need your help.
Yeah.
With what?
I just need $100,000. All right.
Be
cool.
specific.
Yeah.
Be specific,
Right?
yeah.
But also in the same breath, know that God knows if you are or if you're not ready for the things that you're asking for.
Bars.
Listen,
Yeah.
timing.
Bars. Yeah.
Everything.
Same.
It's everything, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Keep
saying?
going back to the
like
job.
like you said, 6 years, right? 6 years ago, you met this man. He knew at 6 years ago you weren't ready for this,
Yeah, man. Look,
or it was something that you need to learn along the way.
bro.
Yep.
And that's the thing, dude. Like I applied for this same job in 2019, 18, 19.
Yeah.
Right. Didn't get past the phone interview. The things that I've been through since 19 to now, bro. Perfect situation for me right now.
Right.
Yeah.
Perfect preparation.
Perfect.
Yep.
Had I got that then, bro, no.
Sometimes he just need us to have a certain mindset.
Yeah,
Right.
I take it to like my story, and y'all read the book where I had a prophecy of like I'm gonna get 1,000 yards, 10 touchdowns, 70 catches, and that was my sophomore year. But I went through a year where we won 3 games. I went through a year with my quarterback towards ACL. We won 1 game.
Mm-hmm.
To continue, he's like, all right, let me see how bad you want this.
Yeah.
Let me see how much you believe that I'm here for you
gonna
in
get
this
tested.
process.
Yeah.
You gonna get tested.
7 quarterbacks, and then when I reached that,
God damn.
Damn, D Hop.
no, for real. When I reached that area, that space, that goal, I gained so much more to be ready for that.
Yep.
I was okay with not being the go-to primary person in every game. I
Yeah.
gained more in being a leader.
Yeah.
He got me ready to attain that space, but put so much more in me. And when I wanted it as a 19-year-old,
Yeah.
bro, you're gonna get this at 22, but you're gonna be so much more ready for it
And that's the thing. No doesn't always mean like
forever.
it'll never happen.
Yeah.
It just
Not right now.
It just mean not
Exactly.
right now. You know what I'm saying? And it's
And we
like
be
even
pissed too.
Man,
even with with my
God dang,
situation that
300
happened.
yards.
We be pissed.
Even with my situation that happened like I want to say like a month or some days ago. Actually, it was April 16th. I decided to take film serious.
Right.
I had always like enjoyed it. I used to always make my own highlight tapes. I used to make highlight tapes for my friends. And I just always kept coming back to like a camera. You know what I'm saying? And April 16th of this year, I was like, I'm going to do this shit for real. Like,
Yeah.
It was a Saturday. It was around like 11, 12 o'clock. And I was like, look, I didn't go ground. But like, I was just sitting in my apartment. I was like, I looked in the mirror and I was like, you know, I'm going to do this shit for real.
Yeah.
So I had got on Google and I was like, how can I find like Arizona film producers? And I got led to eventbrite.com, and then I found the event for Arizona film producers. So I went to it, but I'm thinking that it was gonna be like a seminar, like somebody come up, they talk, because I came with my book bag,
Yeah,
I had my
ready to
iPad,
learn.
I was
You
ready
was
to
ready
take
to go to
notes.
school.
I was
Yeah.
on my student shit, because at the end of the day, I'm a student first. You know what I'm saying? So I get in there, and it was a whole bunch of people that was just
deep,
standing
man.
around. You know what I'm saying?
Student first.
Yeah, I'm a student first before anything.
Yeah.
Remain
So,
teachable.
It was a whole bunch of people standing around. So I like instantly I was like, fuck, this is a networking event. And if you know me personally, I'm like super
not that,
reserved.
yeah.
I'm not there. You know what I'm saying? Like that's not my style. So instantly, like I went off to the side. Like I went off to the side and I was just kind of chilling, like kind of doing my own thing. But that Sunday, I prayed and I was like, God, listen, if film is for me, just show me. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't want anything other than that this week.
Yeah.
Just show me that this shit is for me.
Yeah.
And I said those exact words. Cause that's how I talk to God.
Yeah.
Like we have conversations.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I get to the event or whatever. I meet this dude named Dan. Shout out Dan, man. So he get
You love saying that shit.
shout out Dan, bro. Shout out.
Dan
Shout
ain't
out.
watching us.
Shout out.
He will
Shout out
this
Dan.
week,
So me and him get to talking, and he was telling me that he was working on a movie.
Yeah.
Cause he's a producer as well and a director. So I was like, okay, cool. He was like, look, pull up to it. I'm gonna teach you how everything works. I was like, okay, bet. So
He said, I'm gonna show you how everything works.
yeah,
Man.
shout out Dan for sure. So I said all that to say, like, I was super specific about what I wanted.
Yeah.
Literally 6 days after I prayed about me asking God to reveal the film was for me, I was casted in the movie 6 days later. Wow. That's
Really?
confirmation. I didn't need any other sign other than that. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I know, like, true, whoever you believe in, whoever you decide to pray to, you know what I'm saying? As long as you are intentional with what you're doing, and as long as you are truly, truly, like, invested in what you asking God for,
Yeah.
you gonna get it.
Yeah.
Because me and you both read The Alchemist.
Yeah.
And it said in the book that Santiago, the king told Santiago, you know what I'm saying, like, once you decide what you want to do, the whole universe gonna conspire.
Conspires.
You know what I'm saying? The whole universe gonna conspire to help you out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Hey,
So-
but somebody that know how to read, somebody don't read.
You feel me?
They gonna
So,
call that. We read it. No, everybody can't read it. Too.
It's definitely about being intentional, though.
yeah, you
Yeah.
like you have to be intentional.
universe
Be
conspires.
intentional.
Yeah.
And whether you say it out loud or write it down. Like a lot of
Yeah.
people be like, write your goals.
Mm-hmm.
Other people say, hey, your tongue is a weapon.
Right.
Right. So
Yeah.
whatever you got to do, man, like put it on paper, put it out loud in the universe so that God can hear it, so the universe can hear it, whatever it
Facts.
is.
Yep.
Make sure you're putting it out there so that it's known, so that those wheels start turning.
Yeah.
Like, right? That's
Yeah.
that's what happened.
Yeah,
Those
yeah,
wheels
I
start
like how
turning.
you
gotta
said
do
a
the work,
weapon.
too.
Yeah, I like how you said a weapon because it's not just say it and you just kind of flow to it. You have to literally wage war
Yeah.
to get to
Absolutely.
that
I like
space
that.
that you're
Listen,
trying to get
That was
to.
nice.
Because first
Like
of all,
that.
like
You like that?
That was nice.
Because we raised the same. Essentially, all of us were pretty much raised the same.
Yeah.
So
Nah,
one of the
y'all-
things,
y'all
but-
different.
But
Yeah, man.
but-
Well,
We talking about that shit.
Y'all
Yeah,
different.
but
Yeah,
one of the
yeah,
things
yeah,
we
y'all
learned,
different.
but as far
I feel you though,
as
B.
far as religion, one of the things we learn is that faith without works is dead.
It's dead.
So
Man, I promise
you can have all this faith, put it out
That's
there,
in the Bible.
and you still got to hold on, and you got to do your part, because at the end of the day, you can't just expect him to come out the sky and just start dropping stuff off
Right.
for us, right?
But he
So-
ain't though anyway. Like,
Yeah,
But
no,
look,
no,
you doing, nigga.
I
Hey,
get
look,
that part.
this
You know what
is
I mean?
what really connected me with The Secret. They was like, pray to God or say whatever you want into work. Be specific, but it's gonna put you on a path to colliding with that goal. So that means God's gonna put this thing here.
It's
He's gonna
gonna
put you on
happen.
a,
Yeah.
but you have to take the steps. You
Yep.
have to take every opportunity each day
Yeah,
to
you
to
still gotta
get
put the
toward
work in.
that
Yes.
collision point.
You
It's
gotta
not
work,
gonna
bro.
hit you. You gotta hit it.
Yeah.
Jesus, I want a new car, but you ain't got no
Yeah.
fucking job. Like, nigga,
or trying to get one, or trying to
You know
create
what I mean?
one, or trying
Yeah.
to be an entrepreneur.
You just
okay,
talking.
well,
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Nah.
you just saying shit.
You're scamming.
That's work.
Look, Jesus said it. I got the
In
computer
his
and
time.
this nigga social.
Yeah, nah, but Jesus, God, the Holy Spirit, Allah sees your heart. And when your heart and actions follow that, yeah, you're going to find.
Alignment.
Look, I wanted to get drafted. I would go to practice every day, like 365 days to the draft, 345 days to the draft.
Yeah.
I didn't get drafted into the NFL.
He for the fuck with.
Probably been like, you be like, shit your ass.
But look, I went to the CFL, and they had an expansion draft. I got drafted in the first round of the expansion draft 2 years after when I thought I wanted to be drafted.
See, bro.
That's what's
Which
up.
is crazy to me. I was like,
Timing.
I spent time saying I wanted to be drafted.
You got
I
drafted.
got drafted.
Shit happened.
But I was ready because I took the steps daily to get to the opportunity where somebody would want to take a chance on me.
Yeah.
You still went to the NFL. I'm just laughing.
Hey man, God
Just to
dope.
laugh, but
Yeah,
you
dope.
God is dope. What you
God
t-shirt
dope.
at?
Nah, I went to the NFL, so you know.
That's
Bless.
heavy, man. Like people don't know what you've been through. People don't know what each of us have experienced individually.
Yeah.
To bring us here, right? We was kind of talking about it, and just the way our lives, all of our lives went.
Yep.
Like
Yeah.
like
They
Wallace
own
was
way.
like to Detroit, Brandon was like Mobile, Montgomery, You know what I'm saying? You did your thing. My man here is like still on his, you know what I'm saying? He on the highs right now. He like, that man was on the straight and he was like,
Arizona.
you know what? What's over here?
Look,
And
definitely.
Hey,
did
look,
just,
I trust God. I'ma go.
And mine
that
is
shit was
shot.
like a week's thought or something, wasn't it?
So
Like a month.
the backstory to that is I was kind of in between deciding if I wanted to do film for real. So I decided, I was like, well, I'm gonna just go different places and just shoot a documentary.
Yeah, I
on myself.
remember you saying that.
Feel me?
That was the
And
original
Phoenix
plan.
was
I was like, that's stupid as fuck. But, yeah, but nah.
That's why you not his
That's
God.
why I ain't
You not his God.
so Phoenix was on the list
terrible
of places
guy.
I wanted to go to. So I ended up going to DC, and then after that I went to Phoenix, and I was there for a week, the week of Thanksgiving. And like once I got there, my spirit was just like, you need to be here. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
you just like, it just felt like I needed to be there.
That conversation with God you be having.
You feel me? So
Yeah.
it just felt right to me. So literally I got back on a Friday. That night I sent my resume out to like 4 or 5 different schools. That Saturday morning, all 4 or 5 different schools hit me up and lined up an interview for the following week. So I was like, yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? Like after that, like me and my mama was like scrambling to figure out calls. You feel me, bro? So like me
Shout
and my
out AB,
mama
right?
like,
Shout out to Jesus.
you did. Shout out to all of them. You know what I'm saying? Cause they all like Allah, Jesus, God, everybody was like, hey,
Working
look,
with you.
this what you trying to do? All right, bet. We're gonna figure it out for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Cause I had it in me already. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I just needed some type of confirmation, like some type of direction. So I felt it. Like I really felt that shit in my spirit, y'all. Like I really did. Like I set foot off the plane and I got to my hotel and I was just riding around like doing different shit. And it just felt like that's where I was supposed to be.
Like,
Yeah.
You feel me? So I got back home. Like I said, the whole situation happened. Me and my mom was like scrambling to find everything. We literally had 2.5, maybe 3 weeks to get everything done.
Yeah.
We got everything done perfect. Like perfectly. Everything was executed. And that's my word of 2022, execution. You feel me? So like everything literally fell into place the way it was supposed to because it was already going to.
Yeah.
I just had it to trust. You know what I'm saying? Like I really had to believe what was going on.
Right.
Yeah.
I just had to follow my heart. And that's what I did. And
That's what's
now, you feel me? Like I'm being casted in movies. I'm doing things that I always wanted to do.
Right.
And that within itself helped my freedom. You know what I'm saying? Like helped me feel liberated.
Yeah.
Cause that's all I want in life anyway, is to be free. And to be on that path, bro, this shit crazy. You know what I'm saying? Like it's wild to me that I'm actually living out what I said I wanted to.
Yeah.
I'm so excited to see
You feel me?
your story manifest, bro.
Man, bro, listen.
Like, it's gonna be such an amazing testimony
Don't
because
forget the little people.
yeah,
Man,
for real.
look, man, look.
Because when you said that, I was like, bro, I was like, that shit kind of crazy, bro. Run out
I
to
remember
Arizona, bro.
talking about that
Yeah.
shit. He was like, yeah, I'm just going. Nah, he was talking about going everywhere though. Like at
Yeah.
that time, he was like, yeah, I'm gonna go here and I'm gonna go there and just film a document.
Yeah.
Like, what
I
the
was
fuck,
like, bro, you tripping. But at the end, when you told me where you had locked
By
in to go, I
himself,
was
too,
like,
you know,
all right, man, I believe you. Just go out and do it. Look, I was ready to be like, ready for the phone call. Like, bro, this shit ain't working. I was going ready for the, hey, bro, I got your back. You come back to Atlanta, whatever we trying to do. I was ready for it. But I was like, bro, I'm just going to get this man his support because he going out and do some shit that I would be too scared of, honestly.
Listen,
Bro,
like,
listen
that's
to
a challenge to my faith. Like,
Listen
do you
to me.
really believe?
I love Big Crit. He one of my favorite rappers.
Yeah.
And he said,
This is how me and him started this
Yeah.
shit. Talking about Chris.
Yeah. I remember
it's
that
gonna
day.
always come
Yeah.
back full circle. That's how the universe works. But
It is.
I'm fucking with you. I'm fucking with you. But
you can keep your shoes on.
Big Crit said in one of his songs that there's nothing better in life than being for sure. I was sure when I got off the plane.
Yeah.
I was 100% for certain.
What about when you got on?
Like to come back.
No, when you got on the plane
Going,
to go.
I had no idea any of that was gonna happen. But I felt like I was gonna
It'd
get out
be
there
like-
and love it though.
It'd be like a welcoming spirit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like
yeah.
I was so sure, like especially when I went back home, especially when I got back, like to go back, like to come back here. What?
You was good.
Bro, in my mind, bro, I was 1000% sure that was where I was supposed to be.
Yeah.
It's what's funny. You
you
just
know,
said
you
it.
know.
My prayer every time I get on a plane is three things. It's like everybody that's on this plane, I pray that they're relaxed when they from their travels through the air. I pray that they're rested, that they got some time, that they got some time to get away from the world and just be in a space, whether it's sleep or just chill, or they're excited about the opportunity of what's coming on the other side of this plane. That's my prayer. Every time I get on the plane.
That's dope as hell.
Every time I get on the plane. That's exactly what I say.
That's mindful.
It be shit like that. Like, damn, I might not get into heaven because I don't be thinking like that.
Every time I get on the plane, bro.
My fucking prayer is, hope this bitch don't crash. Amen.
You're praying though.
I pray I pray all the time.
Yeah, for sure.
But when you get out the plane, that's exactly what that's exactly my mindset.
Please, Lord, don't let this bitch crash. Amen.
But that's the relief of getting to the other side. It's just like,
that's dope.
It shouldn't crash.
Now I'm gonna be thinking about that dumbass shit when I fly. Now I'm like,
why I gotta be dumb, man? Because I said it.
Yeah, probably.
That's just him.
It makes sense. I'm like,
I got to send a special
God,
prayer.
everything Wallace has said that
Be
day.
relaxed.
Me too. Look, everything he said that day.
Say
Me
that.
too.
Yeah, me too.
Amen.
Big God.
Wallace saying this shit somewhere. Just whatever Wallace said.
Whatever Wallace
Just
said,
put me
bro.
on
Let's just go with that shit.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
CC me on that.
Because I felt all of that. Like, I've been in a position where I was going into the NFL, the CFL. I was kind of jittery when I got on the plane. So I'm like, I want peace when I get on the other side. I've been fucking tired when I got on the plane. Like, bro, I just want to just be rested when I get on the other side. Yeah. And then sometimes I'm like, bro, it's some fucking turbulence up here. It's turbulence in my life. Let me just be relaxed when I get off this thing and release.
Plane ride, shit.
Nice.
Every time, bro.
Mindfulness, bro. I love that. I love that.
You going to Hawaii, then you got a long
I got two of them.
I think that kind of goes like what you just said is one of the things, man. I was taught like, I think sometimes we get so caught up in what we pray for, right? Mm-hmm. And we forget to say at the end of it, may your will be done.
Yeah.
I always. So it's
that was
in Jesus' name I pray, let your will be done. I always ask for forgiveness. And the key also too, don't always just pray for yourself.
Facts.
Right?
I hardly ever pray. That was my thing for a long time.
And I learned that church.
Yeah.
Like I always throw somebody else out there first before I even get to me. Every prayer.
Man.
Not every prayer, because sometimes it'd be like, I need you right now, Jesus. I understand,
Yeah.
Bless it.
Yeah.
I need you.
Remember a couple weeks I told y'all I want to pray more?
Yeah.
I started praying for me, and it was this week. I was like, you need to pray for those people who are giving you, because I heard about this humility. Like, nothing that I've ever done in my life was just me. And I was like, I need to pray for those people. And I thought about my mother. Like, she prayed for me more than she probably ever prayed for her and her entire life. I was like, in this week, I started praying for more people outside of myself than I ever have.
And that's the key, bro. I promise. Like, everything on, like, you'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see.
Yeah,
like,
man.
I believe.
You didn't realize just how much people are praying for you. Because I can honestly tell you, for a long time in my life, brother, I was living off the prayers of my mom and my grandma and my great grandmother.
Yes.
Because they had first of all, their relationship with God was completely different from anything that we've ever had, right?
Oh yeah.
So I know my grandma and my great grandma, who I never met, prayed for us the way they prayed for stuff in front of them. You know what I'm saying? Because they knew that we was gonna fuck some shit up when we got here.
It's been nights.
Bro,
me and my partner, bro, because my dad he didn't give me no curfew, right?
Really?
And so, but I had to be up for Sunday school. Like, so, nigga, come on.
Hey, look, you figure it out.
Whatever time
you want to stay out late,
but
you make
you
sure
gonna
you
be up for Sunday school, bro.
9:30, yeah.
Me and my partner, because I got my homeboy in church. It used to be some morning, bro, we'll be in Sunday school and just be looking at each other like, nigga, we ain't even supposed to be here right now, bro.
Yeah.
Last night, bro. So I know, bro, that wasn't nobody but my people praying for me. On some of them nights, like
Listen,
literally in church, like
the relationship,
we made it,
bro. The relationship that our ancestors had with God on our behalf.
Yeah,
man, that's
some of us still riding that prayer right now. Because I know not even like, no matter how you look at it, you be like, when I was little or even as I started to come up in them teenage years, like we was talking about earlier, or them early 20s, or them 12 and 13 hour flights to overseas and shit. Like, when I think about all that, bro, like how, like, thank you.
Yeah.
Bro, you think about it, it was some
but
slave in some slave quarters praying for the future of their
That's what I'm
generation. We
saying.
weren't even a glint in nobody's
Like,
eye. And they were praying for us. And that prayer
Bro,
right now is
one of-
allowing us to learn and experience the things that we're learning right now.
Honestly, one of the biggest things I used to say was, thank you for loving me when I ain't even know how to love myself. Because a lot of the shit I was doing, and I wasn't even looking at it like I
Facts.
love
You
myself.
never left me.
I wasn't fucking with you until I was, you know what I mean?
you
Like,
never
until I
left me.
needed something.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, a lot of people still like that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you have to, like, whatever you believe in, whatever, but don't just do it when you need something.
Yeah.
Facts.
Like, pray through the good times,
no,
pray through the hard times. Like,
it's
especially through the good times.
and still be
like,
thankful during the
express-
hard times, man.
Right.
Because it ain't everybody got a worse situation.
and it could
like,
be
You
worse.
still got breath and have a
Always,
chance.
always
to
be.
tomorrow.
That's one of my favorite gospel songs.
Yeah,
bro.
man.
What is it?
Could
Sing
be
it.
worse.
Sing it.
Nah,
Oh,
she killed it. DeAndre Johnson
Cause man,
and
listen,
Zacardi, they
just
killed it. Yeah.
just expressing gratitude overall.
Oh.
Like that's another thing. Like
Praise now.
I'm gonna be
it could worse,
100% honest. I'm not in the greatest financial position as far as being in Arizona, cause shit is crazy. Like gas $5.29.
Shit,
You know what I'm
move
saying?
back.
Like
That's why you ride your bike, man.
everywhere. You feel me? But like, I mean, I ain't fucked up, but like,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying?
get it, yeah.
But it's just, I'm still gonna express how grateful I am to even be in the position that I am. Cause like, bro, I done been in some wild ass situations.
Thank
like,
you, God, for these chili cheese
bro,
dogs tonight.
No, like for real, like
This
you know what I'm
ramen.
saying? Like, thank you, because bro, like I done been like in situations where I didn't know where my next meal was gonna come from.
Yeah.
Like as an adult, like not as a kid, like cause my parents did what they were supposed to do, like as far as my upbringing. But
Yeah.
like,
Did you eat?
huh?
You ate, right?
When like eventually or?
After. Like, when you didn't know where it was coming from.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that shit is amazing, bro.
It's
For
like
sure.
the universe.
I just
Universe sent him them French fries.
Hey, facts.
just be grateful, man. Like just always express gratitude. Like just
No.
be thankful for
To
this shit.
whoever or whatever.
You know
Yeah.
what? You know how much I see that in you is because though you may not be in the most stable financial, you come from a space where you didn't know where the next meals come from. You might be the happiest person I've ever
Bruh,
seen walk
I
across
am, man.
this earth. Like
It's crazy,
Like,
man.
it don't matter what the situation.
Crazy subjective. It's
But,
all
what-
good.
but where that happiness comes from
Yeah.
is a power deeper than what we might be able to see on this earth. And I see that walking through you,
Bro.
dog.
So I think a part of that, man, like
Bro, we
and
talk
that,
about your ass so much, bro. It's
bruh,
crazy.
like for real. So
I
like
appreciate
so
that, though,
honestly,
man.
that's
I
one of the
really do.
reasons. Like on my messages when I do my stuff on Facebook, I be like, I love you at the end. I be like, no matter what, like
Yeah.
I don't care if you stank today, like I love you.
Yeah.
Because bro,
That's why the
like
brown hearts be there for the people that stink.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Or just
Man.
for brown skinned people.
Oh, okay. That's
Or just I do a couple extra for the brown and black
Some of them
skin.
stink too, huh?
But nah, man, just because I know a lot of people don't hear it. You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
true, too.
Like when we went back, when we was talking about, I don't even remember what episode, but I was like, I didn't hear it as much as I felt it, right? Like my parents fed me, they clothed me, they made sure I was good, and they put me in a position to show me love, right? It wasn't necessarily said. Some of us need to hear it so that we can understand, like, damn, like if it's love out here, like
That shit go a long way.
it
man.
go a long way, bro.
Yeah.
So like, and I think it knowing that your love plays into your gratitude. You know what I'm saying? Like it's easy to say thank you when it's shown,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
Or easy to say thank you when you hear it enough.
Yeah.
So I think, man, we got to get back to a point where we're telling each other and showing it as often as possible.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's honestly how I feel. Just as often as possible. Being kinder to people. Like, especially our folks, man. Like, why when we want to fuck with our folks?
Right.
Why would we want to see our people doing better? But that's a whole nother conversation
Yeah.
For another day, man.
Another day that we gonna have it one day
That-
at one point.
Yeah, exactly. Absolutely.
Write that down.
Yeah.
Nah, you write it down.
But
Write it down, motherfucker.
I write everything down.
You do.
another good
Man,
episode.
great episode, man.
Man,
sure.
we glad we was absolutely
That was
man,
a little too
fucking-
deep for me. Shit.
Fucking ecstatic to have.
We
garage
we
on
got
the
Brandon to
I'm
step
humbled to be
outside
here,
himself
man.
a little bit. Nah, bro, yeah, it was a blessing
So
to have you
humbled to
here,
be
my
here,
brother.
bro.
Yeah, man.
It's
Blessing. We've been waiting.
just-
Appreciate it.
Just being around y'all, man, and just always like, I'm gonna be honest, like I respect the hell out of all three of y'all. You know what I'm saying? Because like I genuinely aspire to be in y'all's position. Like I walk in Byron's house and the first thing I say was, bro, you got a nice ass house. Like I want to have some shit like this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then when I see y'all having families and stuff like that, like I want to be a family man. Like I want to have my own family that I'm leading to and providing for.
Yeah.
Man, I
You know
want
what
to buy
I'm
all that
saying?
shit Thursday so y'all could be.
And I'm just
Shit still look good. Take it
taking all
back
this shit
tomorrow.
back tomorrow.
And I'm just
Sweating
glad that I
niggas,
got like examples. You know what I'm saying? Not saying that I didn't have examples growing up. I had
Nah, I get it.
fucking hella examples. You know
Yeah,
what I'm saying? Like,
but as you
But
grow
so
up, man,
many
it's
years,
different.
too,
It's
it's
different levels to
different.
whatever it
it's-
is. Yeah.
like y'all giving me another level to attain. You know what I'm saying? And it's another level that I actually want for myself. It's not like I'm just seeing it and saying, well, I want that because all three of my guys got that.
And you're not putting the work in.
You
You're
feel
putting the
me?
work in. But
So-
bro, like honestly.
You're young as fuck too.
Yeah,
by the
and
way.
so listen, that was what I was just about to say. Like to know that you in this place at this age is
Yeah.
completely fucking
by
different.
the time
Because
he
I
get
can
my
tell you
age,
what
this
the fuck
nigga
I
gonna
was
be
doing
gone.
at what 27.
27, yeah.
But see, that's the thing about what I feel like we're doing is be like,
The
because like
and the OG.
my dad probably was in this position that we're in at probably like 38 years old.
Yeah.
So on an average, if we're trying to help the generation behind us, I'm
start doing it
32.
earlier.
It start happening earlier, and then we have even more
I think
flourishing
we're definitely
down
on a earlier path than our parents.
than our parents.
Look, and you teach what? What grade do you teach?
Elementary. So I got I teach social emotional learning. So like all the kids.
What?
Man,
Yeah.
what the fuck?
What?
Yeah.
We ain't
In
had that
elementary
shit.
school?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
I need
Social emotional learning.
Emotional learning.
Hey, look, I know we
did.
talk
Wiley
about.
did.
So I get
for
all
real.
the babies.
I know we talk about like this world is crazy, but just the fact that your position, what you do exists,
Helping the
is
world,
promise,
like
is
honestly.
promising.
Li-
Like literally,
literally.
literally.
No
Honestly,
YouTube,
that's
nothing
the
else.
help that I needed as a kid.
Fact.
And you know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Bro,
That's the help that I needed as a
I say
kid.
this shit on my
Like-
Facebook page. I be like, be the person that you needed 5 years
For
ago.
sure.
You're literally
That
doing
person.
that to 5-year-olds.
He
though.
the
Not even
perfect
years
to
ago.
do it. Like,
Yeah.
listen, little. This is me. I'm about to tell y'all how to not be me. Goddammit.
Yeah.
or to be me sooner.
Yeah,
But-
exactly.
yeah.
That part. That
appreciate
part.
that,
Like,
man.
like to have an emotional. I mean, think about that,
That's
man. Your
funny,
kid got
man.
a real emotional IQ at like 7, 8 years
Right.
old,
Yeah.
versus you figuring it out at fucking 30.
30.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I did
Like,
not
I
know how to
shouldn't be a
control
shitty
my
person.
emotions as a kid, bro.
That's
Like
that's
at all.
wild.
I got into so many fights, and it was only because I was uncomfortable with who I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Talk about
saying?
that.
That's what I said.
And
Don't be me. I got y'all before y'all get
But look,
to where I
that's
was.
what us men, we always we have all this stuff built in that we don't know how to
Express.
push out,
yeah.
express.
We don't know how to
And
release.
and a lot of times we lash out physically. You're teaching people, young people, how to be able to manage what's going on inside of them. I mean, we're gonna
And express themselves.
express
and
themselves,
let it out
prevent
differently,
so
yeah.
much damage. Because when I lash out and punch somebody in the face, or I lash out and curse somebody out, that's possibly damaging another person,
And-
damaging our relationship.
And that shit don't even be from what they necessarily
Did.
said or did. Like, that shit built up
It
from
was
Exactly.
internal.
Hey,
Yeah.
this from 5 ago. So you finna get
You
it.
did.
goddammit.
You know what I'm saying? About
Hey, man, you at
8
your-
or 9 people
you
done
at your
told me
N-word
this shit
quota
today,
for the
bro.
episode.
I ain't used it that many times today.
You just use like
Roger, you-
just
Roger
right
been
now,
like
hitting
6
it.
times in the last
Roger
2
been
minutes.
hitting
That's
it.
I've been
it.
trying.
Roger
Yeah, I've been holding them in.
Appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I should be able
Now
to
you
get
got
away
to
with
unleash
these.
him.
I said, man, get away with it. Give my
It's
man a
at
little
the
grace.
end of the
man.
episode.
Yeah,
They ain't
it
paying
is.
Give my
attention.
man a little grace.
Thank you. He
But
gonna
nah,
bleep it
this
anyway.
is
You feel?
hey, this has
my
been
whole
about
Jesus
this has
song.
been about belief, but this has been a blessing to
Oh,
sit
yeah,
here
yeah,
definitely.
with you all, brothers, with you, Roger, coming in, dropping dimes. We know we trying to grow and expand. So if you hear this message, you connect with it. Leave a comment, leave a like.
And I know we
Subscribe.
started
Hit that
with
bell.
we started with alcohol.
Hit that bell.
And ended it with religion. But hey,
No.
Hey, all we
That's
trying to
how
do
we
is
do it.
Wine
open.
in the Bible.
it is.
We trying to open the door.
You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
wine on Sunday. I told
You
you.
just
Did
shouldn't get
God
drunk.
turn water into
Hey,
wine?
Yeah, you just can't
Exactly.
get drunk.
Hey, we just trying to
You just
open
can't get
open that channel for us to be able to speak
Man
and
was
talk.
drunk 5
Man.
shots ago.
You've been drunk.
But hey, before we said start, I was like this. But nah, this has been a blessing, bro. I
sure,
appreciate you
definitely,
all.
bro.
I appreciate you, Roger, for
Appreciate
coming
y'all.
in. And anybody got any last words before we get up out of here?
Man,
Jesus is
accept
real.
yourself.
Hey man,
Ooh.
Accept yourself.
another good man. That sounds a lot like I Am Enough, don't it?
Yeah.
Please
Hey.
accept yourself.
Another good episode.
Great.
I
for sure.
enjoyed.
This was great.
Enjoyed having my man
My shirt
Roger
made.
here.
I am enough.
Hey,
We
that's
gonna-
one of the shirts. It's got to come.
We
Yeah.
might throw something out there.
Yeah.
Look at that. More drunk ideas.
Ideas, man. You said it, bro.
Brandon with
Yeah,
all the
baby.
drunk ideas. Brandon
Hey,
with all the
it's
drunk
me.
ideas.
All love.
I'm the
Sure.
mastermind.
Hit
Peace,
that bell,
family.
man. Hit that bell.
All
So
love.
y'all can
Bell,
know. So y'all can know.
subscribe.
We talking about
comment,
shit. I'm the
like.
mastermind behind this shit.
We love it. Hey man, we'll see y'all.
This how I'm feeling inside. Every line